sound, it's a jungling sound. My sound make the crowd gather round. My sound and the people sound. My sound and the heavyweight sound. My sound is a jungling sound. My sound make the crowd gather round. My sound is a afraid of no sound. Brrr, come me say kill all sound. My sound make them run out of town. Brrr, kill every sound. Bad boy sound and this and bad boy sound. Bad boy sound and this and bad boy sound.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast.
Yo, what's happening, bro? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. How we doing today?
Oh, not bad. Actually, today was a long day for me.
That sucks.
Well, my kid was a little under weather, so we didn't let her go to grandma's house. So, we'll keep it in the house.
Sure.
So, but besides that, everything else is good. Works good. Got a bunch of new toys this week. Can't wait to talk about those.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
That's awesome. I had a show this weekend, so I'm a little sore still,
That's
getting
right.
up there. You see the gray in the beard,
I
so
see that little salt and pepper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just a little bit, but nah, doing all right. It's been a little crazy, but just trucking along, man, doing anything,
Now, is it
had some flat
comparable?
tires.
Is it comparable to working out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the next day you're just like sore, like you're
It's definitely comparable to working out, but it's a different recovery.
Okay.
I feel like working out, you can take a nice hot shower or whatever, and you feel a little bit better. With this, it's just like it's almost like a hangover, bro. That just doesn't go away for like 2 days.
Now, do you do your fair share of drinking while
Sometimes.
How about this? Let's just refer to this Saturday.
This Saturday, I had 2 Captain and Cokes.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Like before, or like
it was spaced out.
Okay,
I had one in the beginning,
okay,
and then I had one like several hours later.
Oh,
like
so you were golden.
2 hours, 3 hours later.
Gets the jitters out. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, that, and it just just loosens you up a little bit. You just throw your inhibitions to the wind and do it for the crowd.
There you go. I like it, man. So, do you have a lot of people show up?
Yeah, we had a nice amount of people show up to this one. Our next one's gonna be even crazier, man. Our next one's gonna be a Halloween costume contest, 80s versus 90s costume themed, at the Chubby Pickle in the Atlantic Highlands, Saturday, October 29th.
All right, so who won last year? Because you said that last year they had really good costumes.
Last year they had amazing costumes.
Who was the one that won?
It was the Wet Bandits from Home Alone.
Bandits, that's right, dude.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be hard to outdo this year.
It is. There were some crazy costumes out there. There really were. And you know what? There was this one old dude in a back who was dressed, I think he was like a voodoo doctor or something. Okay. And his costume was really good.
Did he have like the top hat, like the New Orleans?
He had a top
voodoo?
hat, bro.
Okay,
it looked like his looks like his mask was really bone. It didn't look like plastic.
That's a cool costume, man. It
was really cool. But the sticky bandits or wet bandits beat him out,
that's a good costume too.
They were legit. He had the M on the hand, he had the burnt hair with like the feathers on top, he had the gold tooth, the jacket, everything was like so, and it was 2 of them.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Damn.
Yeah.
So I'm calling it, bro. I'm calling it.
Harry and Marv.
This year you're gonna get Johnny and Amber costume.
Johnny and Amber Heard costume.
And his finger's gonna be all bloody and he's gonna be all beat up.
That's funny.
And she's gonna be wearing like a pantsuit that kind of looks like his.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, we'll see how it goes. It's always crazy over there. There's always a lot of people. Everybody's just rowdy, having a good time, and You know, they're very supportive
Those
of
Jersey
live
bars,
music.
man, I remember those.
Yeah, man. No, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But all right, so this week, just like every other week, we always thank our new followers.
That's right.
First, I want to say if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe so you know when we're doing all these and you know when we drop them.
That's right.
And then we are doing a Twitch giveaway right now. So we want to thank all our Twitch followers, and to let you know that we are thankful, we're going to give 3 random people 3 prizes.
That's right.
So we're going to be giving away the mini Mando helmet, the Spider-Man bust, and a Hasbro 6-inch Cobra Commander action figure.
Boom.
So that's just to say thank
and we're
you.
3 away, baby. 3
That's
away,
right.
baby.
3 away. And
that's easy
yeah,
peasy.
it's just to say thank you, you know, for following us and clicking that button and coming along for the journey, and, you know, listen to us talk about all these movies and toys and TV shows, you know.
Just putting up with our antics pretty much. But what we'll do is once we hit that 50, we'll do the board, or we'll do the spin wheel, and we'll get our 3 live. So, you know,
Yeah,
I like to be
absolutely.
transparent about it and stuff like that. So we'll get that knocked out, and then we'll probably do, what do you want to do? You want to do a YouTube one next?
Yeah, we'll definitely do a YouTube one next. I do have some stuff. So, I mean, like, if you guys are interested in some of these things, I mean, like, we have a bunch of different stuff, and we can, you know, once we get this contest done, we can show you some stuff. I mean, I got some stuff next to me. I'll cover up. I mean, yeah, there's some flaws, so maybe some figure people might not want it, but we got Destro right here.
That's cool.
Another Cobra member. And then for you Joe fans, we also have right here this one. So you got Gun Ho Joe.
There you go.
Yeah, so the packages are slightly damaged due to shipping. Yeah. You know how shipping is.
And listen,
you know
if we can hit that 50 real quick on YouTube with that next contest, like, we could probably have another one before Christmas, because I got a bunch of cool Christmas stuff. That would be really cool giveaways.
That would be awesome.
So
I think we could do it. Stuff
from last year that I'm like, I like wanted to give it out last year, but it just I didn't want to let it go. So
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I need to clean house a little bit this year. So,
well, we just want to say thanks again to all of you. Remember, if you're watching us on YouTube, it really helps us out, and it's free. Just like and subscribe, you know, leave a little comment, say what's up. You know, if you don't agree with one of our opinions, let us know. We'd love to hear it.
I'd love to argue with you. Shit.
No, all good fun. But thanks again, guys. We definitely appreciate it.
All right.
So we're gonna get into our first segment of the night.
Go. What we doing? If it's in the news, then it's probably news. Dun dun dun. Yeah, still didn't create the intro to this bad boy yet, but that's okay. I had a busy week this week, so
it's all good, man.
We'll get there. We'll build it up, and then by the time we get to YouTube, it'll all be like money. Like, these people will be seeing it for the first time. Like, oh man, they really like have it all. Like, it took us time, like 42 episodes to get to that, bro.
No, for sure. All right, so I'll hit the first one up.
All right,
so
let's go.
We got a shipment of baby wipes turned out to be $11.8 million worth of cocaine.
How many pounds is that, do you think?
I don't even, looks like it's about 1,500 pounds.
1,500 pounds. So, like,
1,500 pounds. So U.S. Customs and Borders officers discovered more than 1,500 pounds of cocaine hidden in a place where you would least expect it. The shipment was in baby wipes.
Baby wipes, bro.
It says the seizure occurred on Friday. And it is on a bridge that borders U.S. and Mexico.
Southern border, bro.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like the wall's doing its job.
Do you know what is so crazy to me? So obviously, you hear about all these big busts all the time. You know, like our government and police, they love to brag, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And this is the type of stuff they're trying to keep out, which is why they're doing it.
Exactly. It's like, I would be doing it too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that $11 million. It's like, I bet you there was 10 of them, and one got hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just
like we're only getting a piece of
you know,
the baby wipes.
that's the distraction, Turd Blossom. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even care about that because they just had like 15 trucks full go at that same time.
For sure. Now, what would have been smart of them if they would have put it in a package of dude wipes, because you can't see inside of those.
Yeah, that's not clear packaging. You're absolutely right.
Little hint for you drug dealers. Anyway,
tips from Mike. All right, so the next one we got here. All right, so yeah, let's talk about Post Malone, because you sent it to me. Somebody else sent it to me. I jumped on. There's like 5 angles at one time of him just like. I was gonna do the Smash Mouth thing to it, but I thought that would have been too soon. I like Post Malone a lot, so like,
me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I knew him, that would be a good homie of mine. So, you know, it sucks he didn't fall off the stage. There was like a gap in the middle of the stage, which is really weird that they would do it like that.
It was where his acoustic guitar is.
Yeah, and it comes out and stuff
it comes
like that.
up. Yeah, so that's like a pretty cool thing. I get it.
It's cool if it would go down and maybe like something came up to complete the floor. You know, you're just gonna leave a big hole in the middle of a stage while this guy's rocking out, like, because he's got
there's
some
so much room.
songs.
They didn't think that he
There's
was
not that. There wasn't that much, man. Like, not for.
Well, he had like a catwalk type thing.
He had a catwalk thing.
Yeah.
So, obviously they're gonna completely change that going forward. That will never happen again.
No.
But yeah, if they would
Jerry got fired, whoever Jerry is.
No, yeah, they should have it to where like a false thing comes up and like you could still step on it. That would be like I don't even know why that wasn't a thing. You know, you got this multi-million-dollar artist on your stage, you know, in St. Louis, and he ain't mad about it or nothing. He did a video when he got out of the hospital, and he said everything was all right. I know some stuff came back as like he did have a broken rib or two. Obviously, he's gonna keep it under wraps. He's not gonna tell everybody he's got a bunch of broken ribs and stuff like that.
Sure.
You know, but hey, get well soon, homie. You know, get back on that stage. He said next time he's gonna give St. Louis a double show. You know, because he did have to like kind of leave, and you know
those tickets are gonna sell fast.
They're gonna sell fast, and who knows, man? He's got some pull. He might make it to where the people who had tickets the first time may get first dibs.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, he has so much pull though too. I mean, he's probably gonna give them a hell of a show. It's probably not just gonna be him.
Nasty.
He's probably gonna have a bunch of friends and stuff like that coming out.
Bro, he's gonna do it big. He's gonna do it big. You know,
he's awesome.
So
yeah, get well soon, Post.
Yeah, bro. All right, I'm gonna let you take that next one.
All right. So, you know, every year we have Oktoberfest in Germany. It's a great thing. So Oktoberfest is back. You know, due to COVID, it had to shut down for about 2 years, but it is back. And the cost of beer in Oktoberfest is actually inflated, and people are getting a little mad, getting a little crazy. Now I saw, and it says pounds and stuff like that, but I like looked at the conversion rates and stuff like that. It's not much different. So they're saying that a pint of beer is going to be anywhere from $12 to $14
for a pint of beer.
A pint of beer, which is like going to a Yankee game.
It's like it's like going.
So if you're
like Six Flags prices,
if you're already spending money flying all the way to Oktoberfest to do this awesome, amazing thing, I think you can open your purse a little bit. You could spend some cash. And, you know, like keep this thing going, you know, like, I mean, that's what funds it is the tourists and people coming in, you know,
exactly. So I wonder if they just like they charge you per cup and you can just get whatever you want. Like,
I'm not exactly sure.
Because why wouldn't you just bring your own beer at that point? But then you'd obviously want to sample other people's beer. So I get that, you know, so.
Well, it's a lot of different things. And there's so many different things going on in Oktoberfest that, you know, it's something that you definitely wouldn't want to miss just because the beers went up a little bit, you know, so.
Well, everything has gone up, you know. It's funny that we're talking about the inflation. So like today, I was doing some stuff for a client, sending out some proposals and stuff, and, you know, looking at past things that I sent them, and everything has went up like dramatically, you know, from the last time I quoted them on something that was actually very similar. It was like an extra like $1,200, man. And it was just like, that's like not even me. That's just like the in cost of like what I got to pay pay for, you know. So my margins are the same. It's just everything's going up because it's just more expensive. Like Uber rides are more expensive. You know, plane tickets are more expensive.
Sure.
All that stuff. Even rental cars, dude. Rental cars, they want like $120 a day. Plus you got to pay for gas. It's like,
it's crazy. Well, even just groceries itself, you know, like it's
groceries just went
nuts.
up astronomically,
Well, certain
bro.
products, I mean, like pork definitely went up.
Deli.
Yeah, anything really deli. So your beefs and your turkeys and your chickens and stuff like
They're
that,
like
all that went up.
$17 a pound,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
It used to
crazy.
be like 8. Like,
It's crazy. It really is.
so
And
crazy.
you know, it's sad, man. It's sad.
That's crazy. Well, Oktoberfest gonna be fun though, no matter what you go and spend
Absolutely.
and stuff like that. That's like, you gotta expect to go throw down when you go out there. It's not gonna be a cheap endeavor to go to Oktoberfest in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not gonna happen. You gotta be like equipped and like, okay, I'm gonna throw down some money because you're probably gonna meet people. They're gonna want to do things too. They're gonna want to, you know, drink this or drink that, or they're gonna buy your rounds. You're gonna buy their rounds. You can't go there all broken shit, like trying to be like, oh, I need to like save on beer at Oktoberfest. Like, I don't know. I'm not a beer guy, but that's how I would be if I feel like I was.
Sure, absolutely.
So
it's crazy, man. But yeah, you got to get down in Oktoberfest.
Yeah, man. There's actually a place not too far from me. So I live like probably about a half an hour north of Atlanta. And if I go about an hour, there you go. If I go about an hour and 40 minutes up, it goes to like the Georgia mountains, like the north part is the mountains, and there's this little town called Helen, and it's this big, it's a tourist place. So it's all Dutch. So all the houses look all Dutch looking, like they do
cool.
an Oktoberfest. They, you know, so that place is actually really cool. I've never been to Oktoberfest there. I've been to their Christmas thing there, which is pretty cool. So I'm sure you can find a Oktoberfest near you if you don't want to fly out to Germany and pay.
That's right.
$17 a beer.
Well, you want to snag the next one? Or you want me to do it?
Nah, I'm gonna
We're
let you
talking
keep
about
rolling.
All right,
this
so
is your story. You were born to tell it.
all right, so we got a couple. So we're talking about Germany. So German customs officials follow a trail of slime to a giant bag of snails. Okay, so how the story goes is some German custom guy was just walking along and he saw this like huge ass snail and he was like, that can't be real. And he like tapped it with his foot and it started to move. So he's like, oh shit. And
That's
he
a real
also
snail.
almost slipped on some slime left over
Snail
from
trails, bro.
snail.
I've been waiting all day to say that, bro.
Oh my god, snail trails. Anyway. Oh, in this Dusseldorf airport, they said that they found a bag of the snails, 100 of them, and they're giant African snails, so they're bigger than like your regular little ones.
That's crazy.
Now, I don't know why somebody was trying to smuggle these or get
cargo,
these over,
bro. That's like expensive. That's like meat to them, bro.
It says they're about 8 inches long.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it says there was 100 snails. Doesn't really say anything else. It says 6 bags of them. So 6 bags of giant snails just chilling in an airport.
Crazy, bro.
Like why? I don't know.
Have you ever flown internationally?
No.
There's like this big ass sign. As soon as you get to the airport, it says you
like
cannot
no
bring plants or animals or seeds or anything from one place to another. Like they have search dogs. They open up everybody's stuff. Like you can't do it. This guy had 6 bags of just snails.
Giant ass
I'm
snails.
surprised he even got to the other side. That's the crazy part.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with all this stuff, but we definitely been seeing a lot of crazy stuff in customs. I guess now that they're, you know, all these ships have the people to be able to take the stuff off, they're finally finding all these crazy things, and crazy, we're just reaping the benefits with these stories.
I know, they're good stories, bro. Oh, that's funny, man.
Go ahead. You want to do the next one?
All right, so I don't know about the next one, but I'll read it.
Okay.
So a tomato spill makes a major California highway a marinara mess. Some California drivers got a saucy surprise in their Monday morning commute after the truck hit a center divider on the Interstate 80 between San Francisco and Sacramento. Okay, bro. I'm not even gonna get back into all this. Did you write all this, or did you find it? Okay,
no, that's fine. No, that's the interns, bro. That's the interns.
Oh, is that the interns?
They're a little wordy sometimes.
I was gonna say they did. Hey, you know what? They stepped it up this week. We had a very long conversations with our interns after the last podcast.
That's right.
You know, they have definitely stepped up their game this week. These notes are great.
Yeah, right, no, for sure.
It's always funny when one of these big ass semi trucks full of something random like gets smashed up on an interstate. Now, obviously, if someone got hurt, you know, I'm not trying to make fun of like that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like there was no injuries.
There was no.
But it took them several hours to clean up this marinara mess.
I imagine, bro. Dude, there was by us not too long ago, what, like last year, the year before, like a bunch of pigs, bro. Like one of the trucks that had pigs on it got hit, and there was pigs running everywhere. Half of them are dead, half of them are hurt. They're all like, it was just like crazy, bro. Like,
it's nuts. Kind of makes me think of Ready to Rumble. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, when he had like the porta potties thing, and then like the toilet paper truck hit. It was like everywhere.
So
shout out to David Arquette.
That's David Arquette. So like that's like kind of crazy because obviously it'd be a cool picture because it's like really red, you know. Like my ass would be out there with some garlic bread, right, and some Parmesan cheese.
That's too funny. Well, I put a bunch of links down below that the interns gave me for some of these stories, so you can see a little bit more if you want to.
All right, which one do you want to do first? You want to do the COVID one, I guess?
No, we don't have to. It's okay. We could just move on. We've already talked about these stories.
Oh, okay.
We just got the links just in case if you want to like add it to like the notes or whatever people want to read more about it.
They'll all be in the descriptions and stuff like that.
Yeah, and our interns just search the internet and find awesome articles, and you know, we just pump them up a little bit. That's all. It's not like we're telling any fake news. It's just crazy news.
It's just news, bro. It's there. So, any other stories you want to throw out? I know we got the Adam Levine story that's like cooking up the last 48 hours.
I know that's been a little crazy, and there's a lot of other stuff going on right now in the world, but I don't know. I just kind of felt keep it out the tabloids, you know. Okay. I mean, I know that he's definitely in some hot water, but
I don't think he is. I think
if he gets in any trouble,
I think you're gonna see what his celebrity white privilege ass gets away with, and you're about to see the difference between what white privilege is really when you talk Adam Levine, because I think he already like made a statement about it, and he was just pretty much like, like, what are you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he had like, I think like one or two other people come out since the first one, and then the first one made another video. So now they're all gonna start cashing in on this. He's gonna have to prove this, that, and the third, and all this stuff. And he's Adam Levine. You know, it's just not one or two. If it's just one or two, it'll be like 20 of them.
He travels the world, man. You know,
he travels the world. He's a rock star. He's like, what was he like? Best looking dude one year or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
It's just gonna get thrown.
They didn't ask me, so
they didn't. I didn't sign up.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, so. No, it's been pretty crazy. There's definitely like, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. You got the whole Little Mermaid stuff. You got a bunch of stuff happening with Tyson, and they just weren't things that I really wanted to like dive into this week. You know, I kind of just want to see how they unfold. The Little Mermaid thing, I think, is crazy. I think people are nuts about it. It's gonna be just like the other live action movies. And I'm sorry to say, Disney, but they were all disappointing, every single one of them. And this one's not going to be any different, probably. But
you're right.
we'll
I don't
see.
think it's gonna be good as per quality wise either, because they just don't have a good track record. I hope it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Pinocchio is pretty good. I mean, like, as long as
I didn't watch Pinocchio yet. So.
As long as they stick to the story, I think they'll be fine. I think that this is just gonna be like eye candy, you know, like it's gonna be really cool pictures and colors and fish everywhere and stuff, and just appreciate the ride. Stop judging it. It's a kids movie anyway.
So I feel like all the hate stuff that's like coming out, or like a good percentage of it, is just manufactured so people argue with it and stick up with it. I think it's just like this whole new marketing thing people are doing to, like, you know, amp their stuff up by negatively marketing it, so you have your people market it for you. You know what I'm saying? It's actually kind of genius in the way that they're doing it, because like a lot of the pages that are posted, like all the negative stuff or the bait stuff to get the negative stuff or whatever, if you look on, they're like just weird pages. It's like, why is this even on here, bro? Like, I looked at one today because I seen another one going past, like after we talked, right? And I was like, it was like, oh, blah blah blah, with all the dislikes or whatever. I was like, let me look at this page, let me see what else they post. And it was like literally everything they post is just like black female rappers, like forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, and now you're just gonna do a random like Disney post, like with the baited caption and stuff like. It's just like, come on, man. Like, so I'm wondering if like these PR companies are finding these pages and just paying them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we'll provide the budget for it, and then we'll pay you just to shoot it from your thing, so it's like going out all over the place. I'm thinking that's how they do it.
I just think people just needed something new to hate on, and they just latched onto this because it's different.
Or whatever. Yeah. I don't even think, like I said, I don't think as many people hate it as people are saying this many people hate it. You know what I'm saying? It's a little kids movie. Okay, like if Little Mermaid, the first one, and came out next week, would you be running to go fucking see it?
Yeah.
No. You know, maybe I would because my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Even then, she's still too young to go see it anyway. So it's just like all these people that would be talking shit, or that very small 1%, wouldn't be going to see it the fuck anyway. So what does it matter if she's black?
TikTok
white,
went crazy for like 5 days. Yeah. People just making crazy videos kills it. Stuff.
I bet you any amount of money. This chick's gonna kill it, bro. She's gonna crush it. It's gonna be like all her parts are gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I'm curious to see how they're gonna do Melissa McCarthy as the.
Me too, actually. Actually, I seen like
she sings a lot too, and that's like a very famous like song. Like people go crazy for that shit.
Poor Unfortunate Souls, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't even like Mermaid, and I know that song. So, but yeah, like I said, man, I hope she crushes it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like there's not very many people that is like not liking this, so I think it's just being ramped up to like be talked about, you know. So,
well, it's being talked about, but
well, that was crazy. If it's in the news, then it's probably news. That's a good little segment, bro.
Yeah, man.
We got some good stories this week. Not bad. Interns, you guys did a good job, man. I really appreciate you.
Listen, I'm gonna have to get some of those interns to come around. I got a cricket in my walls over here, bro. I don't know.
I heard about that.
I don't know if it's the sound's coming through. If not, you guys are very fortunate, but I keep hearing it. It's like slowly like losing vigor, so like it's definitely gonna die soon.
What if like your brother or your wife's brother was over and hid one of those fucking cricket things in your couch or something, and it's like the batteries are slowly dying?
See, I would think that, but our house is kind of like Willy Wonka, to where it's like every like 10 years we like let like 3 lucky people come inside and hang out, and then like that's it. That's how we keep it. You know, like I do like the little tuck and roll, and I come out and I'm like, welcome, and I show everybody all my toys and stuff like that. I'm like, you can't touch anything, you know.
Don't touch nothing, bro.
The snozberries do taste like snozberries, but yeah, no, that's just how we do. We're not company people. I'd rather just go to somebody else's house. There's nothing to do here, man. You can sit around, you can look at some figures.
I was gonna say, even though your place would be like dope ski for somebody like who's never seen like action figure collections and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, what the hell?
Be like, nah, I'll show you pictures. You know, you got to get the golden ticket. It's like a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing.
Gotta get the golden ticket, bro.
Yeah. But all right, let's get into our next segment.
All right, what we got here? We got running down a stream, bro. This is where we talk about all of our streaming services and the movies and TV shows that they provide.
Yeah, we got a bunch in there. So my my
Like
son
that
was
I just made that up.
Yeah, that was great. I was like, you sure the intern didn't write that for you?
Maybe I had help.
Okay. My son saw the running down the stream picture and he was like, oh, it's cool. He's like, where's Tubi? I'm like, you don't even watch Tubi, bro. Like, come on.
You know, I should show
don't
Tubi
hit
some
me like
love.
that.
They do send me emails, and I do have them on my one TV.
His little first day, he like looked at it like so quick. He's like, where's Tubi? I was like, man, come on, Mikey.
All right.
What are you doing?
I don't have Voodoo on there either. I got Voodoo on my one TV too. It's kind of like
funny though. He's funny. He's like, and why don't they look like fish? He's like, they should look like fish, Dad. And I was like, all right, whatever. We'll tell the intern.
Yeah, tell the interns that, or he can learn Photoshop and make him into fish and send him over, bro.
Exactly. No, it was just funny because like he doesn't see the podcast. This is not for him, you know. Like, and I just happened to be like watching something, doing a clip, and he just like looked at it and he's like, oh, running down a stream. He's like, oh, streaming services. I get it. And I was like, wow. And I was like, where's Tubi?
Where's Tubi? All right, Mikey, I got
you.
I got a little spot next to Disney.
All right, so first week we'll talk about Netflix as always, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter.
All right, so Netflix this week was a little sparse for me.
You crushed you crushed it more than I did this week.
That's a little bit. So Cobra Kai is done, and I'm a little sad, man. You know, like I know last week I was talking about it, I was like, karate's not, you know, the answer to solve all your problems, you know, like, but it might be because I feel like different without the karate in my life, you know, like
listen, back in the day when it was just like countries like fighting each other all the time, things got settled rather quickly.
That's right. But Cobra Kai is just they really are doing it right as far as like this like requel reboot type thing to where like, you know, it's got legacy cast, but then it also, you know, it's got new cast and new people, and it's just they're really doing it right. And the story I want to say like maybe like towards the end of season 2 is like, all right, come on. But then like they just keep pumping them out, man. And they keep like throwing you for a loop. And what's the good and bad thing about these streaming services or just streaming in general is just you crush through these shows. And they take forever to film these shows, at least a year to make the show and put it out. And you crush it in like a day or two.
It's a double-edged sword, bro, because like if it wasn't and they spaced it out over 6 months, you'd be pissed about it.
I know. I would. Like, I really would.
We like I hated Lost. I hated watching Lost because what they did with all the like, oh, we're just gonna take 6 weeks off and then give you one episode and then take another 3 weeks off and then give you 2 episodes and then take 4 weeks off. It's like, dude, you were pissing me off.
No, you're absolutely right. When Chucky comes out, I'm gonna be, you know, like a little like because we're only gonna get one a week, you know. Yeah. And it's something that I want to binge, and I get it. It's definitely Cobra Kai is 100% binge worthy. If
I haven't heard a bad thing about it. Everybody who watches it seems to love it. They don't really
say too much funny, man.
Negative about it. You know what I'm saying? Like.
It really is just hilarious. Like they don't take themselves seriously, and it's just funny because, like, you know, Johnny's like an older dude who's like out of touch. You don't know anything about the internet and cell phones and stuff like that. You know,
I'm getting a beeper next week.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, you know, he buys a laptop and he's like, it's not working. He's like, you got to plug it in, bro. He's like, what? I thought this was wireless. You know, like it's just like little stuff like that, man. Like. You know, he's like, oh, let's throw that out to the web and put some hash browns on it, you know, instead of hashtags, you know, like little dumb stuff like that. But then he's also teaching these kids about the 80s and what's really cool about that, and like all the music and like the movies and stuff. So like it's really, really cool, man. Like definitely so up there on Netflix. They're gonna I know they're gonna have a 6th season. They're probably gonna have 2 more. Like one to finish up the story, and then like one more to like just kind of like say goodbye to everybody
Listen,
and
80s were
whatever.
badass, bro. I seen a meme this past week. It was like 80s action heroes versus today's action heroes, and obviously they didn't have Thor in there or anything like that because that would have made it look bad or whatever. But you know, they had like, I forget who they had, like Jason Statham or whatever, and
Well,
blah
Jason
blah.
Statham versus like
Like
Axel,
like
Eddie
Rocky, or
Murphy.
like, you know, Arnold, or like the dude from Apollo and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So like you had all these dudes that were all
Michael B.
greased
Jordan.
up and steroided out versus like Benedict
Cumberbatch.
and
Oh my
Wong,
god.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
No, you're right. You're
Oh,
definitely
they had
right.
Tom Holland on there too. Like, that's like today's action hero, you know?
Yeah.
So
all right. So I know last week we talked about Morbius. I said I wasn't gonna watch it,
did
and then
you
I was
get
like,
through it?
I did not get through
Couldn't
it,
do
man.
it,
I'm
huh?
like almost done with it. I pushed really hard. There were some cool special effects, but I can honestly say this movie is horrible.
Terrible.
It's probably the worst comic book movie that they came out with.
Yeah.
And
no.
I've seen some pretty bad ones.
No, I would agree, man. It's really bad, especially since they had the budget, they have the cast, they have the effects, they have the money and the production crew, all that stuff, and this is what they give us.
And the licenses to do whatever. Technically, they could have been like, all right, listen, we want to put our version of a different kind of Spider-Man in this, or something, you know, something.
You know,
but no.
Again,
and listen, I'm not trying to be whatever either, but the Venom movies weren't as great either.
No.
You know, let's be real for a minute.
Tom Hardy's the only cool thing about him, you know.
The Venom movies would have been really cool like 15 years ago. You know what I mean?
And it's way better than I'm at, like, Spider-Man 3 Venom, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was a huge
definitely
step up from
better than that.
But it's still like kind of corny, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm not saying the Venom movies were horrible, but I just feel like
I'm a loser on my planet. Like,
it's like still in the same caliber. I don't know. They're subpar.
Yeah.
Subpar.
Speaking
of subpar, I also saw a movie called RRR. This is an Indian film on Netflix.
Now, was it subtitles or is it English?
It was subtitles.
It was subtitles.
But I believe you can switch it, but I just kind of left it.
Okay.
So
I've seen the preview of it. And
the preview looks amazing, right?
It looks amazing, bro. It looks amazing.
Listen, it's one of those movies that like every 30 minutes or 25 minutes or whatever the time mark is, you get some killer crazy action.
So there's a formula to it.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's about two brothers, and they're like friend brothers, you know, and they meet each other like through some kind of like passing shit, basically. Like they show the one dude and he's like running away from a wolf, and you see he's just like running so fast, and all of a sudden a tiger sees them running, and the tiger starts running after them. So now the wolf and the tiger are both running after this dude, and he's still trucking it. No shoes on, by the way, but he's still running.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So he's still running.
He's
all of a sudden,
in the jungle, right?
Yeah, and then the wolf comes up to like get him, and the tiger kind of like comes at the same time, and they hit each other. So then the wolf and the tiger kind of like have like a 2-second like conversation and animal talk, and then the tiger fucking starts going after the dude, and the wolf goes away. So this guy's still running, and then eventually see that he like traps him, you know, like, and then he's like holding the ropes together to like hold the tiger away from him and stuff. And they weren't expecting to catch the tiger. Anyway, there was all these crazy cool action sequences. I wouldn't really say there was much of a plot. It was very, very, very vague with certain stuff. You really had to put some pieces together. A lot of time jumps. Overall, a 1 out of 10, and I like foreign films too, so it has nothing to do with that. I want to say I'd give it like,
how many tiger claws?
I'd give it like 3.8 Tiger Claws.
3.8. Oh.
And the only reason why I would give it even that high of a score was just simply because the special effects were gangster, man.
Yeah, like
so
those
good.
one time, those one ticks were just cool moments.
Those one ticks were just cool moments, and I make the suggestion: if you really want to do yourself a favor, just put it on and watch those cool moments.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to see them really quick, just like fast forwarding. Be like, There's
hey,
another
every
one.
now and again, you'll find a gem, man, in some foreign
Sure,
films,
for sure.
bro. You know, Naked Weapon,
Let Me
Unlock.
In.
You know?
Let Me In was like
Old Boy,
a German movie or something,
dude.
and that movie was amazing. You know, like there's, you know, I like foreign films, you know, I do, but this one just wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
So RRR, not highly recommended.
No, 3.8 Tiger Claws. So,
all right, let's get into our HBO.
HBO House of the Dragon.
All right, so this week in House of Dragons was awesome, man. Definitely starting to pick up, and I see that next week will be our time jump that we've been talking about.
Yeah, everybody's been waiting for it. Everybody's actually kind of sad about it because they've all grown accustomed to these characters.
Well, it sucks for those actresses too, you know, like it's like you're gonna be in the best #1 television show out there, but you're only gonna be in like 5 episodes.
That's it. And then you're never gonna be in it again.
And then you'll never be in it again.
It'd be cool if they went forward and then they did like kind of back jumps, like if we were to see, because it's supposed to jump like what, 10 years? So
10 years.
If they go back and show just like little excerpts from like, you know, the 10 years.
Well, they had the actresses, yeah, so it would be smart and cool if they did do something like that, but I don't think they're going to.
I don't think they're either.
It really looks like we're going to be playing catch up next week for the last 10 years of stuff that's going on. So, you know, I'm gonna have to get my pen and pad out and write some shit down or something, you know, like get some people's names.
Damien gives no F's, bro.
He really doesn't.
Let's just talk about him for a second.
He walked into this wedding like
he wasn't even invited. He was banned.
Let's not even go to the wedding for. Let's first talk about his lady wife. Okay,
his lady wife.
Let's talk about his lady wife at the Vale. She's an expert hunter. You see this? They rely on her. She's a great rider. Yeah, she knows how to use her weapon. We see she got those little quails or Cornish game hens or whatever hanging off
she's nasty
her horse,
bro. Like everybody talks about her and says that she's like awesome and this like warrior chick, and she fell off the
one
horse.
Hit, one not even a hit, but just one little thing to the horse, and bam, the horse fell on top of her, paralyzed her, and
he finished the job.
He finished her off. Well, she egged him on to do it because she was a tough broad, man. You know, for sure.
Tough, man.
You got to be tough in those ancient times, bro. I mean, there's no coddling, you know, like there really isn't. And if there is,
eat you alive.
Yeah, for sure, But so he strolls into this wedding, not caring, all late, expecting to sit at the head of the class. You know, all the way up at the front, and with his new haircut and his new dead lady wife.
That's right. He's like not even sad about it or anything. He's there to party.
That's right. And he finds himself a new girl, which is pretty crazy too, because the last time we seen her, she was super young. They said she was 12, but she looked like she was like 5.
Yeah.
You know, like walking around or whatever. But it was a pretty crazy wedding. It was no red wedding.
It was no red wedding, dude. That is like one of the coolest episodes. And one of the second better episode is when Arya comes back and gets it, bro. Like that is like one of my favorite episodes when like that whole thing goes down.
Oh yeah, well Arya's the best for sure. That's why she's a character in Multiverse and Jon Snow isn't.
But never a dull moment at a Game of Thrones wedding. I thought it was honestly going to be a little crazier because like the way that they shot it, it was like people kept playing with their hands and they kept like fidgeting, like it was like something's gonna like someone's.
Well, also
like,
people do that when they're nervous. They got a secret or something too. So that was a lot of that as well. And remember that one girl was like picking her thumbs and shit in the beginning. I told
like it was weird. They kept showing people messing with their hands and stuff. And then obviously the queen, like that was kind of weird for them to be like, oh, she's wearing green. That means she wants to kill everybody. You know, it's just like what? She's never wore green before. She's not allowed to wear green, or that means she's calling her banners. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a little bit like that, I guess. I mean, we don't live in those times. We don't know all their customs. We only know what we see.
Yeah.
But
And if that
apparently
was
that's
the
what it is
thing,
what it
and if
means.
that was the thing, then the king would know about it. But the king's a wussy, so he's not gonna do anything.
No, he made a face when she came
I
in.
know he made a
He's
face, but
like,
he's a wussy. He's not gonna do anything. You know
see,
what I'm
I
saying?
thought it was because it was his ex's
Dress or
gown or
whatever.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's what I thought. But they were it was the colors, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even back then, you gotta watch what colors you wear,
That's right, bro. Gang signs, throwing up gang signs, bro. Woo!
It's
Don't wear green.
crazy. So yeah, man, it was definitely a crazy wedding. And then you have those two guys spilling secrets, and then you
Listen, don't ever
sometimes
walk up to somebody and try to like nonchalantly blackmail like someone who's like a warrior who will cut your
yeah,
head off.
Which he just beat his head in.
Dude, that was crazy when he moved his face. I was like, oh my god, like, ugh.
That was nuts.
Like, I thought it was a little much. I was like, damn, man, you could have like just whatever, like, what's that guy gonna do?
Yeah.
But
it was just the fact that like,
he's
there ain't no TV in these times, bro.
he's
So
under a lot of stress.
secrets are golden, bro.
Yeah,
Secrets
bro.
are like entertainment, like
Or like
and
a lifestyle. You could die because of a secret. Shit.
yeah, and look what happened to this guy,
Yeah.
like he went running his mouth. He
But
could
now
have
the
had a
queen's
good thing
gonna pick him
going.
up. The queen's gonna pick him up because she's jelly as hell of Rhaenyra or whatever, bro. She's
Yeah.
just like she likes the uncle, she likes this guy, she's just like she wants to be her, like she's like all up in her business. And then like
Yeah.
I was watching this with my wife, and my wife's like, I was like, yeah, well, I was like, she doesn't have any business doing that. She's like, what do you mean? She's like the queen. I was like, she's not like a queen, like a Cersei queen, okay? Like she's
Yeah.
more of a queen that's like just there to make babies for this guy. Like she's young, she's just like
Sure, but she seems like she's getting more involved though.
well, now
for
she's
sure.
getting more involved because she's bored. What happens when you're bored? Like
I guess you saw she only held her baby for like a couple seconds
I know.
before
And
she
then
passed
she's
it
talking
off
to
real quick.
Rhaenyra is just like dogging her, bro. She's like, it would suck to be you, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, just have to sit and make babies all the time. That sucks. Nobody wants to do that. It's like, oh man, that stinks.
Yeah, man. No, super crazy. But I'm definitely looking forward to next week. House of Dragons has been pretty fun so far, so hopefully we'll get some even crazier, juicier stories next week involving some dragons and
some dragons. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so that's HBO Max.
Yeah.
We got Hulu, so I was a little busy there. I finished Mike Tyson. It was a 1-season show.
Yep.
It was bittersweet. Talk about the luckiest guy ever.
Yep.
He was up, he was down, he's up, he's down, he's down. He definitely had a lot of issues, and I'm just happy that now he has them squashed.
He does. He's got his shit together nowadays.
It
bro.
sucks that it took so long because he'll always be known as one of the greats, but I mean, like, it's just that stupid ear thing, like all that stuff. I mean, like it definitely made me curious. Like I went back and watched a lot of stuff after I watched it on Hulu. I'm like, okay, that's their version of it. Let me watch the real fight.
Yeah, let me go look into research.
Yeah. So I watched a lot of that, and I mean, they were so accurate with everything.
I did the same thing with Elvis this week. I didn't add it to the HBO thing, but
okay.
Just
what'd you think?
You talked about it like a week or two ago.
What'd you think?
So I thought it. See, now let me just throw this down. I don't know shit about Elvis. Okay, I know obviously he's from fucking Tennessee. He's the king of rock and roll. I could probably sing 5 of his songs. But besides that, I don't really know backstories or anything. I thought they were soft as fuck telling this story because I thought he was like way more into drugs. I know he did the virgin,
but that
wasn't and stuff like that.
That wasn't the story they were trying to tell.
I know it was a puff piece. I get it. He was kind of like the Beyonce of the 50s and 60s. And the reason why I say that is because I thought he wrote way more songs than He did. He didn't write shit. I think he's like got like a couple credits on like 4 or 5 that like he helped write. So he was just a singer straight up.
Yeah.
So that's why I figure he's like more of a Beyonce. To call him a king of rock and roll is kind of a stretch.
Well, it wasn't the music so much
He
as it was the
mainstreamed it.
attitude.
I get it. He mainstreamed it. I get it. I feel Chuck Berry would probably take that title a little bit more, but
yeah, no, absolutely.
But like I said, it wasn't bad to watch. I thought the actor was good. He played a good Elvis. Like I said, I felt like they were really soft on it. I really wanted to see a little bit more of the nitty gritty with Elvis, because like I said, I know he had like a whole slew of girls. It wasn't just like the one or two, or what. They just showed him kissing chicks. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even anything. So, but it's crazy how like the Colonel guy's crazy, bro. People get away with that crap all the time, dude.
Yeah,
Managers taking advantage, like look at Britney.
We took 50%, yeah.
Any of these other people that get screwed over by their managers and stuff like that. It's just so crazy. Like he didn't get to enjoy the success that he should have had because of that. So.
Yeah, no, it stinks.
Managers get what, like 20% or something, like
15%,
like. Hey, that
well,
much.
I think he was a little bit more than a manager, but even still, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
So, but decent flick if you don't know anything about Elvis and like old music. I like old music. So
sure. So we got The Patient on Hulu. The Patient was definitely psychological thriller, very cool.
That's what Steve Carell, right?
Yeah.
Right, I did
not. And Don Ham Gleason.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely a little bit of a slow burn at first, but it's picking. I mean, he captures them like right away.
Yeah.
But it does go through a little bit slower. But still very new in its infancy. We only got like 4 episodes in, so we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got She-Hulk this week. She-Hulk this week was on Disney Plus. So kind of like a courtroom episode. We finally got one of those.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a little slower than the last like 3, but we know that we're getting Daredevil soon, so yeah, I'm excited for that.
I feel like I'm way more into it than the first couple episodes.
That's good, man. That's cool.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's like a terrible show. I don't think it's like a super great show.
Right.
It's something to watch, you never know what's gonna happen. I don't know why they didn't do an end credit scene when they got like 4 of them in a row. Like,
yeah,
you're just gonna not have one, because they thought the Daredevil thing was good enough. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel they did it. But I don't know. I'm digging the show, man. So we'll see how it all ends. Supposedly Daredevil's gonna come in and wreck shop and stuff like that. And obviously, when they give him his show, she's gonna do a cameo on that too.
Absolutely, they're gonna be throwing her everywhere.
Yeah, they're gonna throw her everywhere. So
then we got Hocus Pocus coming out in 10 days, man.
I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be good.
We're so excited for Hocus Pocus. It's gonna be great. It really is. I'm so excited. I'm too excited for it.
Too excited.
I see that Kellogg's has a new cereal, and it's just called Hocus Pocus 2 cereal.
Brewberry, huh?
And it has special brewberries in it. Yeah, limited edition. So
nice.
We'll see how long that's on the shelves.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm trying to eat any cereal, but I'm definitely trying to watch the movie the day it comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it that day too.
I will be prepared. We will have snacks and food and all kinds of crazy stuff, and we'll totally be ready for it. For sure. Hocus Pocus 2.
I don't have any Halloween candy yet. I feel like my wife has definitely been starting Halloween. She's got like these little string lights up. That's where she started, the string lights. So hopefully in the next 10 days we'll be ready for some Hocus Pocus.
See, what you got to do is just make your whole life Halloween, and this way you don't have to worry about setting anything up. That's how we do here in the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory.
I like it.
Of horror and figures. All right, so we got Amazon Lord of the Rings. I know we talked about this earlier this week. You thought it was a little slow. I feel like this is just It's for the nerds and geeks that want to know the lore and want to see all this crazy little every little fucking detail. And these are the people who watch the bonus feature like 15 times with like the commentary. Like that's what this is for. And you know what? I'm down, man. I'm totally down. I want to see what they're gonna do with the tower.
Okay.
I want to see how fast they're gonna add the trolls and the elves against each other with this whole mithril thing, because we know he's not gonna keep that a secret. So I'm really excited for this. I definitely am. And we need a little bit more action. So give us some orcs, give us some cool fight scenes, give us something. I want to see some more Gandalf stuff. Show me some magic, whatever. Show me some more hobbits. Like, just
bro.
keep it coming. Come on, you got to step it up just a little bit.
I didn't even finish this last episode. I was like, I can't get through this, man. I know. I'm gonna. Don't worry about it. But I just couldn't get through it, man. I was like, dude, this is just not exciting. I need excitement.
No, I feel you on that. But yeah, that was running down a stream.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at almost 10. What do you want to do?
I say let's just talk about these toys and Chucky real quick.
Okay.
Because we don't have much time left. So as you guys may or may not know, but we are huge Chucky fans. And Don Mancini has been one of the best horror writers for a television series that I can even think of. Not discrediting his movies at all, but this show just kicks ass. I mean, like, talk about like somebody doing almost the impossible, bringing a movie person to television, and then you can bring it right back to movies and TV, and like that's how it should be. It should be like seamless. It should be like we have a character like the Flash, for example, the WB Flash. That shit was money. It was really cool for the first like 5 seasons before they added elongated man. Anyway, they could have easily brought him into the Justice League, had these movies. It would have been so amazing. People would have went ballistic, and then you could have went right back to your storyline in the television show.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not in the writer rooms. I'm not helping you guys. I should be, but I'm not. So anyway, Chucky season 2 is coming out. Sci-Fi USA, Don Mancini.
They got 2 trailers out right now.
We got what's her name? Jennifer Tilly's gonna be in it. We have Glenn and Glenda this season. We're definitely gonna get a lot more stuff from the movies. We also know that Andy is not dead, so we're gonna see what happens with that. I feel like Andy's gonna get like the last laugh with Chucky, but now we see our 3 main characters are like in trouble, and they're in some like church youth jail type thing. So we'll see how that goes. But
and if you think the body count is going to be the same or less, you're wrong.
It's going to be way more. Way more.
For sure. So definitely looking forward to that. We're going to have a whole situation for that too whenever that drops. So
yeah, for sure. So we got Chucky October 10th.
October 10th. That's so soon, bro.
Yeah. That's so soon.
I like it.
20 days.
Did you you got This Is the End on there? Did you watch that? Or
I did watch This Is the End again for the 800th time.
It's such a good movie. It's so funny.
I love that movie so much. They really, it's just too funny. They're all great together, but it's just such a funny movie. It used to be on HBO like a lot.
I have it somewhere.
Yeah, I have it too somewhere, but it used to be on HBO a lot, and I just, every time it was on, I would just watch it,
Yeah.
And
we were just talking about that too. It's been a while since they came out with like a super bad or 30 minutes or less, or
well, maybe that's why, because This Is the End was all now they're all like dead in the movies. So
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for some good comedies to start coming back out, man. Like we need them. We need to break up some of this Marvel stuff, dude. That's all it is. It's just superhero stuff.
Well, if October's here, we're gonna get Halloween Kills or Halloween Ends. We're gonna get Chucky. We're gonna get so many new things. That's gonna
end so quick though, and it's gonna be right back to Marvel because you got November being Black Panther. And
Yeah, but they'll creep their way in. I saw that they I don't know if this is true, but they had I saw an Agatha poster and it said like Agatha's like cursed coven, and then it had like half of her and half of Wanda with like some like magic in the middle of them. So like I don't know if it was legit. There's people out there that do like awesome,
artwork, yeah.
artwork and editing and stuff. So I have no idea if it was real, but all right, let's get into toy talk. It's not gonna be too long.
All right, let's get into the toy talk.
All right, guys, this is Toy Talk. So we got some cool stuff for you today. So voting open on Wednesday on which toy should enter the National Toy Hall of Fame this year.
Do they only do one a year?
They only do one a year, which is crazy.
Weird, even rock and roll does like 3 or 4.
I know, at least 3 or 4. But our front runners, they have the game bingo, like the kind that like, you like roll the thing. I'm surprised that's not in there already. Brever horses. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Briar horses. You got Light Bright, Nerf toys. How is Nerf toys not in there yet? Masters of the Universe toys, the original ones. Come on. A pinata, Phase 10 Pound Puppies, Racco, and what was that? Spirograph and the top.
The top. Oh my god. So like, when are they putting Jacks in there, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Did they just start this? Like, come on. What toys are in there? I want to know what's in there.
I want to know what's in there too.
It's probably like Cabbage Patches and like, Beanie Babies and stuff. I don't know.
Segment on this in the next couple of weeks of what's
we're gonna have to follow up. We'll get those interns on it.
We'll get the interns. Yeah, why don't we
yeah. Then we got Hasbro dropped a bunch of different things. So I don't know if I put it if the interns gave me a link for that or not, but what they got is you guys can check it out. So Ghost Rider fans are gonna go crazy because they have the new Robbie Reyes Marvel Legends figure. So a lot of people don't, well, some people know who Robbie Reyes is, some people don't. So this is the Ghost Rider with the metal mask, and he has a car instead of a motorcycle. That's just to sum it up real quick for you unnerdy people. So this car is badass. It's really cool. It's kind of like a Camaro or something. It's definitely really good. It's got flames all over it. Looks like it lights up, and
now,
it's
is
amazing.
It the same kind of thing where when Johnny it like takes over the bike type thing, it like takes over the car? Okay.
Yes. Like the stick shift turns into like the skull and stuff.
The flames do.
Yes. Okay, yes, very cool. There's a lot of different Ghost Riders. There's Cosmic Ghost Rider. There's all these different kinds of Ghost Riders. So this is one of them, and it's coming out with a car, and the car is going to be to 1/12 scale, so it can fit a 6-inch Marvel Legend. Okay, so that's really cool. But the price tag is not really cool. They want $350 for this thing.
Do the Marvel Legends even like bend that way to where like they can fit in a car?
Yeah, no, they can bend that way and fit in a car. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. The problem is that who is going to spend $350 on this?
Somebody will.
I don't think I'm going to. I really don't. I mean, like, I think the concept is cool, but I have so many like cars and stuff like that for a figure. I don't need that stuff, like I just don't need it. The figure is okay. It's not great. I've seen the new Ghost Rider coming out on the retro card, looks way better. I'll get that. Okay. And I have motorcycles, so I could totally, like do one up for them and add some flames. That's easy.
There you go.
And then they also came out with the Mephisto figure as well too. That's going to be coming out. So we're definitely getting excited for that for sure. And a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram are just like flashing the pictures and showing them and talking about them and stuff like that. So you guys definitely be able to check that out. I know our boy 2074 Comics, he's definitely been posting a lot of stuff about it. So
nice.
Yeah, man, I'm getting excited. So what you got over there in the corner?
Oh, I got a whole stack over here.
All right, let's see the stack. I got a little stack too. So
I got my Sally this week.
Sally Blacklight. Nice.
Got my Sally.
Are you done with that collection yet? No.
Dude, every time I go to look, there's another one. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, I literally have like 4 different Jack Skeletons, bro.
Nice. That's a cool one, though.
I have him with 0. I have him just regular. There's this one. There's another one, and then there's one I found of him doing like the thing of his stretching his mouth. I'm like, come on, dude. So got Jack Skellington.
Right, Jack and Sally.
I got American Chavez.
Oh, America Chavez.
And that's the summer convention edition.
Oh, that's cool. I thought that was a clearance sticker at first.
And we got the cool Spider-Man
cool.
versus Spider-Man.
Nice. That's an Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
I forgot I even ordered this. I was like, what the heck's in this big box? And like, that was it. I was like, yes.
That's awesome. Well, speaking of big boxes, we finally got this.
Oh, there he is. In all of its glory.
That's right. That's right. We'll keep him in the darkness. He likes it there. We got a deal on this Robin because it was a little jacked up on the top.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a cool Robin.
He's a cool figure.
I got a couple of them. Then we got Claws Wolverine. I don't know if I showed this last week or not.
I don't think so. I think you talked about it, but he's cool.
Yeah, he's really cool. I'm definitely going to be cracking this guy open for sure. And then I don't know if I showed off this one, but this is just money. You got the gold label Dark Flash.
There he is.
Look how cool he is.
There he is. I was looking for him for you too, man.
But see, they have 3 different heads, but not 3 different heads in the box. So that means that there might be 3 different figures. Nobody's talking about it anymore. And I haven't seen anything. So McFarlane, if you want to give me a call, let me know. I'll be happy to receive any of the
take a couple of hands.
Any of the figures you want to give to me, I will gladly take. So, but I think that's the cast for us tonight. Make sure you guys check out Fortnite. We got a new Chrome seasons. Definitely been killer.
Yeah, it's been super fun.
Everybody's been going nuts about it for sure, and I definitely will be rocking out on some soon. So
that's right. All right, well, that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. We will see you next Tuesday.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Peace.